So the day I promised myself I was going to get a ride for myself, like I made that promise. I look, Joseph, see, I told myself, Zubi, you go buy car. I use pidgin English. You know that some things you want, that some affirmation you want to make, that you will just go down to the strongest of language. I told myself in pidgin that, look, Joseph, I go buy a car. And why I told myself this is what really happened was, as at the time, I was working with a friend of mine, and he was into this business of photocopying and printing. You get, these school runs where you photocopy handout and material for students, right? His by name is Skyblazer. I would call his business name Skyblazer. So I used to call him Skyblazer. So that day, and I was staying with him at the time, though, because we just graduated, still trying to figure out life, trying to hustle, one or two hustle, just to make cash before going for NYC and all. So that day, what happened was, we were at home, still preparing for work, so to go to open a shop now, to start the business of the day. So a customer called and I was like, someone is waiting for us at the shop. So we started to rush. And as soon as we're done preparing, so we jumped on a bike now. And the bike took off. It was taking us down to the school gate so that we could get to the shop, because the shop was in this school environment, as a school compound, right? Not really outside. So what happened was, there's this lodge just along the way, which I think the water from their bedroom was coming out of the road. Now you know how some lodges can be. Now maybe probably their drainage system is really bad, or it's filled up or something. So we took this bike and we're moving now. As at the time we got to that point, our bike man now slowed down so that he could pass this water peacefully without splashing us. Do you know what happened? There was a Benz coming ahead of us, like from our front. And this Benz did not slow down. It just passed with full speed, splashing us gutter water. Like my face, my clothes, everywhere. My mouth. I had to start wiping my face off. Shit, it was bad. Wiping gutter water off my face. It was so terrible, and this water was smelling. I was not the only one affected. My friend too, and the bike man. I almost cried that day. Do you know? I was like, guy, let's go back, please, and go and change. He was like, there's a customer at the shop there. So we went to open our shop that way. We didn't really stop. We went to the school gates. We went to the shop because we needed to. We hold our customer with high, would I say, very high esteem, that we don't joke with their need. We try to meet their need in every way possible. We try to make them so that they can come back, so that we get money to eat. It's not really easy maintaining or keeping your customers. So we got to the shop there. We bought pure water and started to clean up. It was at that point I told myself, Zubi, I would have a car. I don't have any yet too, but I made that promise. I told myself, look, I will get a car. That I will have a car. That insult, See that insult, it will stop. But people can be so wicked. People can be it's well. I already know that regardless, it will come. That car will come soon.